We're back from DEF CON, and I want to give you an update on the pager as well as a tour of the interface, something I did many times in Las Vegas, but now for you guys at home. And we're going to start off, of course, with PineAP. If you're familiar with the Wi-Fi Pineapple, that is the engine at the core of our ability to mimic wireless access points. And so you'll see all of your settings here for impersonating networks, collecting SSIDs, advertising them, scooping up handshakes. You can also find your more advanced stuff here, like your Evil WPA, which is like an evil twin, except that it will capture handshakes if you don't know the password yet. And then, of course, you have your standard filtering, so you can stay within the scope of engagement, as well as connected clients. And yes, it is going to get the WPA enterprise attacks. Now, if we go back to the dashboard, we can go on and check out Recon. And if you're familiar with Pineapples of the past, this will be very familiar. Two big changes are visualizations of the Wi-Fi airspace and targeted payloads. So as you dig into the networks and devices nearby, you'll actually be able to launch payloads directed at those. And speaking of payloads, if we go back and dig into the payloads menu, we can see here a whole host of our general payloads. If you're familiar with the Bash Bunny, the Shark Jack, the Key Croc, or the Packet Squirrel, you'll be familiar with the concept of writing payloads in a combination of Bash and Ducky script. Since it's a Linux box, you can control your utilities and apps you've installed over Bash and then add in Ducky script for controlling PineAP and the other core utilities, as well as building interactive interfaces, controlling ringtones and things of that nature, so that you don't have to worry about back-end things like GPIO and frame buffers. And I gotta say, it's so simple and fun. We actually have another Hak5 device on the way that we've already finished, and I had the pleasure of using this new Ducky script to build interactive payloads for the out-of-the-box experience, and I can say it's so much fun, so I can't wait to show you more of those as we get further in. And finally, alerts, which is one of the coolest features and really takes advantage of the pager form factor. You see, we all know that Wi-Fi is all around us, not to get all Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it surrounds us, it penetrates us, and it binds the galaxy together. But unless you're sitting behind a Wireshark terminal, you can't really see it, and that's where alerts come in. They are triggers that launch your payloads when interesting events in the Wi-Fi airspace occur. So think like a DDoS attack goes off. This sees this and then launches your payloads, which can then vibrate and do ringtones, and because they're Ducky scripts with Bash, interact with the Wi-Fi airspace. Thank you to everybody who's supported the project thus far with the pre-order. There are still just a few autograph editions still available, guaranteeing you one in hand later this year when it launches. I'll keep you posted on all of the updates, including a meetup. Details below. Trust your technolist.